Hi friends, and welcome to Decorate Your Life. For today's tutorial, I'll be showing you a Simply G45 project. We're going to make a slim file folder that holds a removable traveler's notebook insert and a Graphic 45 policy envelope. This is a great way to track your day-to-day activities, carry your coupons, and even monthly receipts. You'll be able to make this file folder in less than an hour, and it won't cost you a lot of money to make. We begin by trimming our cardstock at 10 inches by 8.5. And we're also going to need a second piece at 9.5 inches by 3. We're then going to score our larger piece right down the middle, which is 5 inches, and then we fold. You'll then take your smaller piece and you will score at one end at 1/2 inch, and then you flip it horizontally and you will score on both ends 3/8 of an inch. You can use whatever corner device that you have to round off the corners. We are now ready to trim our Graphic 45 papers using the measurements that I show you here. For this file folder, I'm using the Halloween in Wonderland collection. I'm using the Graphic 45 Color Box Decades in Photogenic to ink around the edges. And once we're done inking around the edges, we can use our corner rounding device to round off 2 of the edges to our Graphic 45 paper. We're now ready to add some wet adhesive and apply the cover. And here I'm showing you the measurements that I'm using to score the side pocket. Now I will go ahead and leave you a link to my blog where I will leave you with a full list of measurements and supply list to this Graphic 45 file folder project. I decided to use a paper punch to pretty up the edge of our side pocket. And I've also covered up my notebook with some Graphic 45 paper. We're now ready to glue some adhesive to our side pocket and apply it to the right-hand side of our file folder. I am now applying the back cover using scraps from the collection. Once our back cover is in place, I am ready to eye measure, trim, and glue down a decorative piece to our side pocket. We now apply a bead of glue to the bottom and the sides of our policy envelope. By doing this, when we adhere our policy envelope to our file folder, we will also create a back pocket. And with some eye measuring, we're going to apply a decorative piece to the top of our file folder right over the top of our Graphic 45 policy envelope. I'll be using some seam binding as my closure, and what you see me doing here is first I wrap it around my file folder and then I do my bow. That way it'll give me a pretty good indication as to how much of the seam binding I'm gonna need to cut off. Then what I do is I lay my file folder against my mat, I square it out within the measurements and I count how many spaces to the middle, and that once I find the middle, that is a spot where I'm going to be applying some double-sided tape so that I can adhere my closure to my file folder. Now we're ready to decorate the front of our file folder. In this instance, I'm going to be using some scraps from the Graphic 45 Halloween in Wonderland collection, along with some stickers from the very same collection. I hope that you've enjoyed my Simply G45 tutorial, and I hope that you find this tutorial useful in your own method of record keeping. If you just happen to come across this video and you're not a subscriber as of yet, go ahead and click on that subscribe button. At Decorate Your Life, I focus on paper crafting project shares and tutorials. Thank you all so very much for watching. Don't forget to hit those thumbs up and leave me a nice comment and share my videos with your friends. I'll see you once again real soon. Bye now.